As Tang Sanzang and his disciples Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing traveled westward, they arrived at the Flame Mountain, where the path ahead was blocked by raging fires. The mountain, spanning 800 li, was barren and scorching hot, making it unbearable even in the autumn. They learned that the only way to cross the mountain was to borrow the Banksia fan from Princess Iron Fan, the wife of the Bull Demon King, to extinguish the flames. Princess Iron Fan, also known as the Iron Fan Princess, was the mother of Red Boy. Due to Sun Wukong's involvement in Red Boy's capture by Guan Yin, she harbored a deep resentment towards him and was determined not to lend the Banksia fan. Sun Wukong first attempted to borrow the fan directly from Princess Iron Fan, but was blown away by the fan to a distance of 54,000 li. Undeterred, Sun Wukong, with the help of the Bodhisattva Lingji, obtained the Dingfeng Dan wind-fixing pill and returned to the Baxian cave. This time, Princess Iron Fan's fan could not move Sun Wukong, but she gave him a fake fan, which instead intensified the fire on Flame Mountain. On his third attempt to borrow the fan, Sun Wukong transformed into the Bull Demon King and successfully deceived Princess Iron Fan into giving him the real fan. However, the Bull Demon King, in turn, transformed into Zhu Bajie and tricked Sun Wukong back into giving up the fan. After a fierce battle, Sun Wukong's fight with the Bull Demon King caught the attention of the Heavenly Court. Eventually, with the help of Nezha and the heavenly troops, the Bull Demon King was captured, and Princess Iron Fan, in order to save her husband, finally agreed to lend the Banksia fan. Sun Wukong used the Banksia fan to extinguish the flames of Flame Mountain, bringing back greenery to the area and allowing the team to continue their journey westward. After these events, Princess Iron Fan realized her mistakes, retired the fan, and practiced in seclusion, eventually achieving enlightenment and finding her name in the eternal scrolls of the sutras. This story not only showcases Sun Wukong's wisdom and courage, but also reveals the complex emotions within Princess Iron Fan. She was a wife loyal to her family and a mother whose love turned to hatred. Through this adventure, the team once again demonstrated the power of truth and justice, bringing peace and hope to the people of Flame Mountain. The ultimate transformation of Princess Iron Fan also reflects the profound exploration of good and evil karma in Journey to the West. When Tang Sanzang and his disciples arrived at the Golden Light Temple in the kingdom of Jisai, they found that the temple's stupa had lost its former brilliance. The reason was that the relics enshrined in the stupa had been stolen by the nine-headed insect and the 10,000 Holy Dragon King from the Bipo Pond. The nine-headed insect was originally a divine beast in the heavenly palace, but was banished to the mortal realm for committing a mistake, transforming into a demon. Together with the 10,000 Holy Dragon King, it conspired to steal the relics from the Golden Light Temple, causing the kingdom of Jisai to lose its auspicious clouds and preventing foreign pilgrims from coming to pay their respects. Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie decided to head to the Bipo Pond to retrieve the relics. After a fierce battle, Zhu Bajie was bitten by the nine-headed insect, while Sun Wukong infiltrated the Dragon Palace, defeating the old Dragon King and rescuing Zhu Bajie. Just as they were discussing how to deal with the nine-headed insect, Erlang Shen and his 6 brothers from the Plum Mountain happened to pass by. Sun Wukong and Erlang Shen joined forces to confront the nine-headed insect. After hundreds of rounds of intense fighting, one of the insect's heads was bitten off by the howling celestial dog, and it fled, seriously injured, and disappeared. Sun Wukong then transformed into the nine-headed insect to trick the 10,000 Holy Princess into handing over the relics and the 9-leaf spirit herb. Zhu Bajie subsequently killed the 10,000 Holy Princess, leaving only the Dragon Grandma captured. Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie returned to the kingdom of Jisai with the treasures and the Dragon Grandma, placing the relics back in the stupa, restoring its radiance. This story not only showcases Sun Wukong's wisdom and bravery, but also reveals the cunning and cruelty of the demons. The tale of the nine-headed insect is renowned for its tense and thrilling plot and rich character portrayals, making it significant for understanding the personalities and themes within Journey to the West. Through this adventure, the four disciples once again demonstrated the power of truth and justice, bringing peace and hope to the kingdom of Jizai. The subjugation of the nine-headed insect also reflects the heavenly court's intolerance of evil and the inevitability of justice for demons. As Tang Sanzang and his disciples Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing reached the thorny ridge, they were confronted with an expansive area dense with thorns, making passage nearly impossible. Sun Wukong, with his fiery eyes that can see through illusions, discerned that the thorns were not naturally grown, but were the work of demons. They came upon an ancient temple inhabited by several elders who claimed to be tree spirits. The 18-lord Pine Spirit, the lone straight lord Cypress Spirit, the soaring empty lord Juniper Spirit, and the brush cloud elder Bamboo Spirit. These tree spirits invited Tang Sanzang to join them in reciting poetry and spending a pleasant evening. In the depth of the night, a fairy named the Apricot Fairy appeared, holding an apricot blossom and stunning in her beauty. She pursued Tang Sanzang with fervent affection, attempting to tempt him with her poetry and charm, hoping to marry him. Although Tang Sanzang appreciated the Apricot Fairy's talent and beauty, he adhered to his Buddhist precepts and firmly rejected her advances. Over time, the true intentions of the tree spirits became apparent. They tried to force Tang Sanzang into marriage with the Apricot Fairy to achieve their own ends. Tang Sanzang resisted staunchly, leading to a heated dispute with the tree spirits. At that moment, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing arrived just in time, having heard Tang Sanzang's cries for help and rushed to his rescue. This adventure tested Tang Sanzang's Buddhist resolve and demonstrated the wisdom of Sun Wukong and the bravery of Zhu Bajie. Sha Wujing assisted on the sidelines, safeguarding their master. Through this experience, the team spirit of the four disciples was strengthened and their bonds grew tighter. This story reveals the cunning and cruelty of demons and the wisdom and courage of Tang Sanzang and his disciples when faced with temptations and challenges. The tale of the Apricot Fairy and the tree spirits is known for its thrilling plot and rich character portrayals, which are significant for understanding the personalities and themes in Journey to the West. Through this adventure, the four disciples once again proved the power of truth and justice, bringing peace and hope to the people of the Thorny Ridge. The subjugation of the tree spirits also reflected the heavenly court's intolerance of evil and the inevitable judgment that awaits demons. Tang Sanzang and his three disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, arrived at the Lesser Western Heaven during their journey westward. The place was unlike any they had seen before, with clouds shrouding it in mystery and an air of hidden power. At the heart of the Lesser Western Heaven stood a grand temple known as the Lesser Thunder Monastery, its appearance solemn and sacred. Unbeknownst to them, the temple was actually the lair of the yellow-browed demon, who was originally an attendant to Maitreya Buddha, tasked with striking a chime stone. Discontented, he took the opportunity when Maitreya Buddha went to a meeting with the Supreme Lord to descend to the mortal world with a treasure, transforming into a demon. He established a fake temple in the Lesser Western Heaven, intending to lure Tang Sanzang and his disciples, seize their travel documents and Dharma instruments, and go to the Western Heaven to retrieve the scriptures himself. Upon reaching the Lesser Thunder Monastery, Tang Sanzang and his disciples saw the thriving incense and numerous believers, deciding to pay their respects. Sun Wukong felt uneasy and used his fiery eyes to scrutinize the surroundings, detecting a sinister aura beneath the temple's solemnity. He warned Tang Sanzang, "Master, something is amiss here. We should proceed with caution." Despite his doubts, Tang Sanzang insisted on entering the temple to worship. Inside, they encountered a figure sitting on a lotus platform, posing as the Buddha of the present. This was, in fact, the yellow-browed demon in disguise. The demon, feigning benevolence, attempted to tempt Tang Sanzang and his disciples, claiming to impart Buddhist teachings to them. Sun Wukong, alert and perceptive, immediately saw through the demon's ruse. He shouted, "Demon, cease your impersonation of the Buddha," and brandished his golden cudgel, ready to do battle with the yellow-browed demon. Enraged by Sun Wukong's exposure, the yellow-browed demon summoned his minions to fight. The battle unfolded within the temple, with Sun Wukong's exceptional martial arts skills pitted against the yellow-browed demon's powerful sorcery. Zhu Bajie and Sha Wujing joined the fray, the three of them united against the demonic forces. However, the yellow-browed demon was formidable, wielding the stolen treasure to cast various spells that put Tang Sanzang and his disciples in a difficult position. At this critical moment, Tang Sanzang silently chanted Buddhist sutras, praying for the protection of Guan Yin Bodhisattva. Guan Yin, sensing Tang Sanzang's plea, descended and used her divine powers to assist. Guan Yin neutralized the yellow-browed demon's treasure, stripping him of his strength. Fearing for his life, the demon attempted to flee but was too late. Sun Wukong seized the opportunity to strike him down with his golden cudgel, capturing the yellow-browed demon. With Guan Yin's help, Tang Sanzang and his disciples successfully exposed the yellow-browed demon's conspiracy, freeing the believers who had been deceived. The yellow-browed demon was forced to repent and promised not to commit evil deeds again, eventually being taken back to the heavenly realm by Guan Yin for punishment. Tang Sanzang and his disciples continued their journey westward, filled with emotion and reflection. They understood that justice would always triumph over evil, and unity and trust were the keys to overcoming challenges. This experience further strengthened the bond between the team, making them more resolute in facing future adversities. After leaving the lesser Western heaven, Tang Sanzang and his disciples pressed on, their hearts filled with hope for what lay ahead. They knew the path forward would still be arduous, but as long as they held faith in Buddhism, they could overcome any obstacle and ultimately obtain the true scriptures. Upon arriving in the kingdom of Juzi, Tang Sanzang and his disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing, found the king stricken with illness due to the loss of his beloved queen, the Golden Saint Palace Lady. The Golden Saint Palace Lady, known for her beauty, had been abducted by the Sai Tai Sui, a demon from the Chelin mountain who coveted her and held her captive. Sun Wukong, with his extraordinary wisdom and courage, decided to help the king rescue the Golden Saint Palace Lady. He first defeated the vanguard sent by Sai Tai Sui, and then transformed into a minor demon named Yu Lai Yu Q to infiltrate the demon's lair and gather information. Sun Wukong discovered that the Golden Saint Palace Lady had not succumbed to Sai Tai Sui's advances because she was protected by a new rosy cloud garment bestowed upon her by the immortal Zhang Ziyang, which kept the demon at bay. Sun Wukong then transformed into a maidservant named Chun Jiao, who served the Golden Saint Palace Lady and cleverly stole Sai Tai Sui's precious treasure, the Purple Gold Bell. The Purple Gold Bell was a powerful magical artifact capable of releasing smoke, fire, and sand, each with tremendous force. Although Sun Wukong managed to steal the bell, he was unfamiliar with its controls, causing smoke and fire to erupt, alerting Sai Tai Sui. In the ensuing battle, Sun Wukong engaged in a fierce duel with Sai Tai Sui. With the loss of his Purple Gold Bell, Sai Tai Sui's power was greatly diminished, and he was ultimately defeated by Sun Wukong. However, as Sun Wukong prepared to end Sai Tai Sui's life, Guan Yin Bodhisattva appeared and revealed that Sai Tai Sui was, in fact, her mount the golden-haired hound. Guan Yin explained that the golden-haired hound had descended to the mortal realm to take revenge on the king of Juzi, who had harmed 2 children of the peacock Great Ming Wang Bodhisattva in his youth.